They just got a call about you and everything changed. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, tonight something shifted in silence. The phone rang and the sound of your name on the other end froze the air. The person who received that call, their hands trembled because what they heard about you wasn't ordinary. It was something that could change everything. They didn't expect it. They didn't plan for it. But the universe had been waiting for this moment. And now it's unfolding exactly the way it was written. Stay here, my child. Something huge is waiting for you. They sat down in shock, their eyes wide, heart pounding. That call carried the truth they once tried to bury. The truth about who you really are and what's about to rise from your story. The words echoed like thunder. It's happening now. And from that second, your destiny began to rearrange itself. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who thought they had forgotten you just realized they never could. They got that call and suddenly every memory they buried came flooding back. They couldn't move, couldn't breathe. The moment your name was mentioned, their entire world paused. They are replaying everything they ever did to you in their mind. The laughter, the silence, the regret, it all hit them at once. They didn't know heaven was already writing your next chapter. While they were busy closing the book, the truth they heard made them whisper your name in disbelief. They looked up, realizing something powerful is pulling you back into the spotlight they once tried to dim. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone close to them was on that same call. The moment they heard your name, they gasped because they knew what this meant. It's not just a coincidence. It's a sign that your breakthrough is closer than anyone expects. The universe doesn't whisper without reason. Every second of your pain, every night of your silence, it's all being reversed. The person who once ignored your worth will now witness your rise live. They never imagined your story would turn like this. But heaven did. That call was a signal that the tables have officially turned in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. Someone is pacing in their room, overthinking every word they've said to you. Their phone won't stop lighting up with messages. They're being told things that make their chest tighten with guilt. The same people who once stayed quiet are now telling them the truth they avoided hearing. They are realizing that your silence wasn't weakness. It was preparation. You weren't being left behind. You were being positioned. The moment they heard what you've been doing, how strong you've become, their heart dropped because suddenly they know they lost something they'll never find again. Something huge is waiting for you. You might not feel it yet. But your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Someone powerful, someone unexpected just heard your story and they were moved. That one call has started a chain of miracles that cannot be stopped now. The energy around you is shifting. The people who once doubted you will soon stand in awe. What was meant to break you is now becoming the reason you shine brighter than ever. They're talking about you with a different tone now. Not pity, but respect. Not curiosity, but admiration. Something huge is waiting for you. A soft whisper moves through the night. As one more person receives a call about you, this time it's someone who can open a door that's been locked for years. They heard about your resilience, your heart, your story, and they couldn't ignore it. They paused, looked at their screen, and smiled slightly, saying, "We need to reach out to them." That's when everything began to align. From rejection to recognition, from silence to spotlight, your timeline has shifted. You might not see the full picture yet, but trust me, my child, it's all unfolding perfectly. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone who once underestimated you is now questioning their choices. They can't sleep. They keep asking themselves how they missed your light when it was shining so clearly. The call they received shattered their illusions. Now they're realizing that you were never ordinary. You were the moment that was meant to change their story, but they walked away too soon. The news about your progress, your strength, your transformation, it's spreading fast. They thought you'd fade away quietly. But the truth, you're about to be louder than ever before. Something huge is waiting for you. Another message just came through. Someone far away, someone you haven't spoken to in months, just got informed about your new chapter. Their voice shook when they heard it. Their friends noticed their silence, but they couldn't explain the storm rising inside because deep down they know they'll never find another soul like yours. They're not angry, they're in awe. They're starting to understand what heaven was doing when it separated you from their chaos. Everything that once felt like loss is becoming the foundation of your elevation. Something huge is waiting for you. The people who once laughed behind your back are now watching in disbelief. The phone calls are spreading faster than ever. Your name, your success, your comeback. Some are in shock. Some are speechless. But all of them are watching. They're realizing that the one they ignored, the one they hurt, the one they doubted, is now walking into divine recognition. The universe is replaying every moment, and this time it's you standing in victory. This shift isn't random. It's justice. Something huge is waiting for you. Now listen, my beloved child. That call wasn't just an update. It was a trigger, a signal that divine timing has been activated. Every delay is now turning into a miracle. The person who once replaced you is questioning everything. The truth they heard is shaking their world because it reveals what they didn't want to believe. You were the blessing they let go of, their friends are whispering it. Their family feels it. The energy around them is filled with your presence again. Something huge is waiting for you. You've entered a season of divine recall. Heaven is reminding people who you truly are. Every name they mention, every call they make, it's spreading the sound of your redemption. People who never appreciated your loyalty are now speaking your name with regret. They can't stop thinking about you, not because they miss the past, but because they can feel your new beginning approaching. This isn't just about revenge. It's restoration. Something huge is waiting for you. A new connection is forming right now. Someone important, someone you've never met, is about to reach out. They just got off a call where your name was mentioned in the best possible way. Their curiosity is turning into action. They want to know you. They want to work with you. They want to understand the strength that everyone keeps talking about. Your story has reached hearts beyond distance. The world is shifting in your favor now. Something huge is waiting for you. You may feel calm. But behind the scenes, the universe is loud. Angels are moving, doors are opening, and people are being positioned exactly where they need to be. That call wasn't random. It was divine timing in motion. Everything that was hidden is now being revealed. Every delay is being reversed. The time has come for you to walk into what was promised. And those who once ignored your presence will now chase your attention. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay still, breathe, and feel it. The energy around you has changed. That call carried your name through frequencies of destiny. People are hearing about you not out of gossip, but out of grace. They're discovering the truth, the light that once faded from their life when you left. They're learning that your absence was their biggest lesson. You, my beloved child, are the story heaven is proud of right now. Something huge is waiting for you. Your name is rising like morning light. The ones who heard about you today will soon see you standing where no one thought you could reach. Every delay, every heartbreak, every tear, it's all been leading to this one turning point. So don't rush. Don't fear. Everything that was spoken in that phone call is aligning for your favor. Your moment has arrived and your rise is inevitable. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. That call didn't just end. After the silence, something happened. One of them couldn't hold back their emotions anymore. They walked out of the room, holding their phone tightly, whispering your name under their breath like a secret they were never supposed to say aloud. Their world has started to crumble, not because of anger, but because of realization. They finally understood how much they took for granted. They can't stop replaying the voice that said, "You won't believe what they've become." Something huge is waiting for you. Someone on that call couldn't stop shaking. The truth hit them harder than they expected. They were told something that made them drop everything. The person they thought they replaced you with has never truly filled the emptiness you left. Now their mind is in chaos. Their pride is collapsing. The thought of you standing tall again is haunting them. Not in pain but in awe. Something huge is waiting for you. A new wave of emotions began to rise. They started scrolling through old photos, old messages, old memories. They didn't mean to, but something in their spirit told them to go back, to see what they missed, to feel what they lost. The sound of your laughter echoed in their head. Every word they once ignored now feels priceless. That call has turned regret into remembrance and remembrance into revelation. Something huge is waiting for you. That person who used to stay silent when your name came up now speaks first. They're defending you, protecting your name, and realizing that your kindness was never weakness. The people on that call are stunned at how much you've changed. They said you wouldn't recognize them now. Those words weren't just admiration. They were surrender because the version of you they left behind doesn't exist anymore. A stronger, wiser, unstoppable version has taken your place. Something huge is waiting for you now. Listen carefully. After that call, someone couldn't stay where they were. They got into their car and started driving with no direction. Only one thought. You. The silence inside that vehicle felt louder than any song. Every traffic light reminded them of moments they could have chosen differently. They keep replaying that one sentence from the call. You don't know what you lost. It's echoing in their head like a heartbeat. They can't silence. They can't run from what they feel anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Another person who overheard the call tried to act normal, but they couldn't hide their tears. They looked away, pretending nothing happened. But inside, something sacred broke open. They finally realized your absence has left a silence that no noise can cover. That call awakened the truth. They buried the truth that your love, your energy, your presence was never replaceable. They wish they had told you sooner how much you mattered. The guilt is heavy, the realization deeper than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, far away, someone else just found out the same thing. A friend called them, saying, "Did you hear what happened with them?" The tone wasn't casual. It was filled with awe. They listened quietly, but every word hit straight into their chest. They wanted to reach out, but their hands froze above the phone screen. Too much time has passed. Too many words left unsaid. They are realizing that their silence has turned into their biggest regret. Your story is echoing across hearts that once turned away. Something huge is waiting for you. Every person connected to that phone call feels something shifting inside. The energy has changed. The air around them feels charged, unfamiliar. It's the same energy that always moves before destiny reveals itself. The news about you is spreading in ways even you can't imagine. Every corner, every circle, every whisper, your name carries weight. Now the very people who dismissed you are starting to talk about you with wonder. Something huge is waiting for you. In a quiet office, someone important sits with a document in front of them. They just got the same message that everyone else did, but for them, it's more than just a story. It's a sign to reconnect, to rebuild, to offer something that once was denied. They whispered, "This person deserves more than we gave them." And that one realization is setting off a chain reaction. People are about to step forward to return what was lost to make things right. Heaven is aligning justice without needing your permission. Something huge is waiting for you. As the day turns into night, clears throat, messages are being typed, then deleted. Calls are being made, then cancelled, halfway. Hearts are racing, but no one knows what to say yet. Everyone wants to speak, but no one wants to sound weak, because deep down they all feel it. This isn't just coincidence. This is divine timing. The truth about you is finally being seen, and it's making people tremble with realization. Every moment of pain is turning into quiet power. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. You may feel still, but the energy around your name is like electricity. Now, every person who spoke about you, thought about you, doubted you, they're being pulled back to your story. The universe is making sure they hear what they once refused to listen to. You are not forgotten. You are the lesson they will never escape. Every word they speak now carries your memory like a spark that won't fade. You've entered the era where truth defends you without you saying a word. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone just whispered, "We need to fix this before it's too late." Those words aren't empty. They're a confession. They're beginning to understand how heaven protects those who walk with pure hearts. The call they received wasn't punishment. It was a wake-up call. The truth has reached them and it's too loud to ignore. Now they're preparing to come forward, ready to say what they couldn't before. The next time they speak your name, it will be in reverence. Something huge is waiting for you. A small detail changed everything. Someone shared something about your recent victory, your growth, your peace. It spread like fire. The very people who never believed in you are now standing in silence, watching your transformation unfold. They can't compete with grace. They can't fight destiny. They can only watch as you rise into everything they once doubted. The energy is undeniable. The world is shifting in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you. In a quiet cafe, someone's phone buzzed again with your name in the notification. They froze. They thought they'd moved on, but something inside them whispered, "No, you haven't." They stared at your photo for a long time, remembering how your presence once brought peace to their chaos. The call they got today reminded them that you were never just another person. You were the one who carried light where darkness lived. Their heart knows it now. Their spirit feels it. Something huge is waiting for you. And somewhere else, an old friend who once misunderstood you finally got the truth. Someone told them how much you endured quietly and tears filled their eyes. They realized how wrong they were and now they want to make it right. They're planning to reach out not out of guilt but out of love. They're inspired by the strength you showed when everyone else turned away. They can't stop thinking. How did they survive all that with so much grace? Something huge is waiting for you. People are gathering, conversations are happening, names are being spoken, and yours stands above all. The universe is using their words to build your stage. They don't even know it yet, but their calls are the sound of your destiny unfolding. Every whisper, every sigh, every late-night message, it's all a part of your story being written in divine ink. You were never behind. You are being prepared for this moment. It's all aligning perfectly now. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. You're about to receive the confirmation you've been waiting for. The same people who once ignored your presence are about to acknowledge your greatness. That one phone call has turned into hundreds of echoes, all carrying your truth forward. So stand tall. Breathe in the moment. The shift you've been sensing isn't imagination. It's manifestation. The call that changed everything is now opening doors beyond your wildest dreams. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. The silence after that call didn't last long. One by one, people began to move. The air felt charged with urgency, as if heaven itself whispered, "It's time." Hearts that had been locked in pride began to open slowly but surely. Someone, trembling with hesitation, scrolled through your number. Their thumb hovered over the call button, clear's throat, but they couldn't press it yet. The weight of what they'd done, what they'd said, what they'd believed, it all hit them like thunder. Something huge is waiting for you. A friend they once trusted spoke up. You don't realize what you lost. That sentence shattered the illusion they were hiding behind. They thought time would bury your memory, but instead time revealed your value. Every new update about you is a mirror showing them what they could have cherished. Now they sit in silence, haunted by the echo of your name. That call wasn't gossip. It was truth. The kind of truth that changes hearts forever. Something huge is waiting for you. In another part of the city, someone else got the same message. They froze, staring at the words that mentioned you. It wasn't a rumor. It was a confirmation. You've risen. You've become someone that no shadow can touch anymore. Their hands started to shake. They remembered the last thing they said to you. The last glance they gave. They whispered softly, "I wish I had believed in them when I had the chance." Now their heart carries both pride and pain. Something huge is waiting for you. At that same moment, someone they know spoke your name in admiration. They said, "Do you realize how powerful they've become?" And that single sentence felt like a ripple across time. The people who once doubted you are beginning to understand. The universe has chosen you for something extraordinary. Every barrier, every delay, every rejection, it was heaven's way of clearing your path. What they called loss was really preparation. What they called ending was only the start. You are not who you were when they left. Something huge is waiting for you. Now picture this. That person is standing near a window. Phone in hand, tears in their eyes. They're remembering the night they walked away from you. They thought they'd never care again. But that call opened a wound they can't ignore. They're realizing that you weren't just someone in their story. You were their story. Their pride is melting. Their heart is learning. And their spirit is whispering your name again. Destiny is calling louder than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. The one who tried to compete with you now feels invisible. They were there when the call came through, pretending not to care. But deep inside, they knew it was about you. The shift in everyone's tone, the respect in their voices, the shock, it all pointed back to your name. They tried to smile, but envy flooded their eyes. They can feel your light from miles away. It's no longer a competition. It's recognition. And nothing can stop what's coming next. Something huge is waiting for you. Somewhere else, another phone vibrates. This time, it's someone you never expected to hear your story. They're not connected to your past, but they are connected to your future. They've heard about your strength, your growth, your faith, and they're drawn to it. They're planning to reach out, to meet you, to collaborate, to connect. They don't know yet, but they're part of the next chapter heaven has already written for you. Every new name being told about you is a door being unlocked. Something huge is waiting for you. People are talking with disbelief. They really changed. But the truth is, you didn't just change. You transformed. You became the storm that cleared the air and the calm that followed after, they don't even recognize your spirit anymore because it's glowing with divine peace. And the same ones who doubted your worth are now telling others about your strength. The universe is using their voices to amplify your story. Every vibration carries your name with honor. Now something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, that call wasn't just a message. It was a spiritual awakening. For them, it was shock. For you, it was alignment. Everything that was hidden in silence has been revealed in light. Someone who once replaced you is now searching for the same love in every new face and failing every time. The truth they tried to run from has finally caught up with them. They know now you were never just a phase. You were the lesson. Something huge is waiting for you. There's movement everywhere. Messages being typed, calls being redialed, prayers being whispered. Some are asking for forgiveness, others are praying for another chance. But one thing remains the same. Your name is the center of it all. They're realizing how protected you are. They see that every time they hurt you, life turned around to defend you. The universe kept receipts. Heaven never forgot. And now everything hidden is coming to light. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet room, a single tear. Someone who once laughed at your pain now sits in regret. They scrolled through the latest update about you and their soul sank. They can't deny it anymore. You are rising. They never imagined you'd become the person everyone looks up to. But the same voice that mocked you is now silent, humbled, transformed by the truth. You didn't have to fight back. You just had to grow. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth about that call. It reached places you can't even imagine. It went to people you've never met who are now curious about your story. Opportunities are being born in silence. Invitations are being drafted. Conversations are happening in your favor. Doors you thought were closed forever are unlocking with your name written on them. You might not see it yet, but everything is in motion. The world is being reminded who you are. Something huge is waiting for you. And while they talk, heaven listens. The energy that once surrounded you with struggle is now filled with clarity. You are stepping into a timeline where every injustice is turning into divine compensation. That call was the final switch. The moment where destiny stopped waiting for permission and started moving in your favor. You're no longer chasing what's meant for you. It's chasing you. Your time has officially begun. Something huge is waiting for you. The one who doubted your potential is now quiet. They've seen the proof. The way people talk about you. The way your energy changes rooms, the way life honors your endurance, they can't deny it. Somewhere inside they're whispering prayers for you, hoping you succeed, even if they can't face you, because deep down they know you deserved it all along. Every hidden truth is being revealed, beautifully. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. You don't need to look back anymore. The same people who once closed doors on you will soon be standing outside, waiting for you to open one. Your name carries light now. It carries power. It carries peace. That one call started a movement that cannot be reversed. They thought they were just talking about you, but they were really preparing your stage. It's no longer just talk. It's prophecy being fulfilled. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone just got brave enough to send the message. Can we talk? And when you see that, you'll feel the shift instantly. Because it's not just a message, it's an apology, a realization, a surrender. They finally know what heaven's been trying to show them all along. The story that began with silence is ending with clarity. Everything that once felt like pain is turning into divine timing. You've already won without even knowing it. Something huge is waiting for you.